Hey, over here. How'd your class go? That's good to hear. I'm glad you didn't have much difficulty with it. You're right. I did say I was going to be leaving today, but I just couldn't bring myself to. I think I've decided to stay this time. Well, I've just made so many friends here than I ever could have imagined, and for the longest time, my only friends have been the stars and the spirits. That is, before I found this place. Well, more accidentally found this place, this guild. And I don't know, it's been the place where I felt like I belonged the most. Before, no one ever really asked how I was doing. I always just kind of kept to myself. I've always been on my own and just happened to make friends with the stars and the spirits as I went along the way. But now that I'm here, I'm not really sure if I can keep going. I I think I might just miss it too much. Yes, I do eventually want to finish following the path, find out where it leads, find out if my mother actually is at the end of it. But for now, I think that can wait. It's been almost 20 years since I was abandoned. What's a few more years at this point? Who even knows if she's still there? If she even remembers me? It was on the back of the pendant that they found me with, so who knows if she even wants to see me again. Thanks. I try not to think of that possibility too much. Yeah, you're right. Just keep moving forward. Keep appreciating how bright the stars are, how steadfast they are in guiding me on my way. But now, I found a new family here. You, you silly. And everyone else at this guild. They make me feel like I belong. So why should I move on? It's nice to come back to someone asking how I was, how my adventure is going, knowing how I like my coffee, not having to figure out what I like every meal. As much as I am gonna miss trying new foods. No, I'm not saying that the food here isn't good. I'm just going to miss having something completely different every few days. It's become something that I've come to look forward to, especially when there's nothing else familiar. I've started finding comfort in variety and the unexpected, as weird as that seems. So I'm quite honestly conflicted about staying or leaving. Either way, I know I'm just going to look back and wonder why I didn't do the other. But at least for now, I'm just going to enjoy myself, living in the present. not the stars, not the past, not in some stupid message on the back of an ambulance. I'm just going to live in the now, right here, with you. No, no, I can never ask you to come with me. You've already done so much for me. I could never ask you to abandon everything for me as well. Coming with me into unknown lands, dangerous lands. I just couldn't do that. You already have all your friends here, too. You have a family here. And it would just feel wrong to make you leave on my accord. We only met a few days ago, and as much as I love having you around, I can't be that selfish. I would just feel bad about it. There's a reason I make a point to only stay for 3 days in any town or city I pass through. It's enough to appreciate what's there, the culture, but not get too attached. But I suppose I've broken my own rules this time. I have gotten too attached. I've gotten too attached to you. I've just. I've just had my head tilted up to the stars for so long. I'd forgotten what it felt like to be loved. And, and so I'm not staying here because of them. I'm staying here because of you. I'm staying here because I want to. You're really stubborn, you know that, right? I'll have to think about it. Thank you. But for now, this place is what I call home. So don't worry about me not being here tomorrow. I'll still be here. It's the closest I've ever had to having a family. And I'm not sure if I'm willing to give it up for the one that abandoned me. Before I came here, I never really smiled at all. And it's the most I've ever smiled. Even while having these bittersweet thoughts, I'm still smiling from ear to ear. And thinking about seeing you tomorrow. Going on another quest. Coming back to everyone congratulating me. And just having a nice drink. Or just walking around town with you. And seeing a performer. I don't think I'm ready to move on from this. I don't know if I ever will be. I can't help it. I'm a naturally curious person. I like being as free as the wind. I like to explore. But for once, I think I feel more comfortable just staying put. Not looking for the next clue. Just being comfortable. Being able to relax. In comparison to that desert out there, I do think quests are quite relaxing. And after all, if something goes wrong, you can always just save me again. I'm sorry. I'm getting all mushy here and bringing down the mood. Come on. Let's head inside to everybody else. The first round's on me.